beautiful tribe. My name is Emily Potter. I'm the director of the Lightworker Musicians Tribe and the Million Kisses Foundation. This came up, and I'm actually going to let you know that what we're going to talk about today is very third dimensional grounded stuff. Okay, so if you're going to be coming to my live webinar tomorrow talking about the fifth dimensional money alchemy, all of the intentions of that is to expand you out of your limitations. And the only way that the information that I give you in that webinar tomorrow is going to be useful is when you know how to anchor it into third dimensional reality. So I'm going to skip and go straight into third dimensional reality right now as I talk about this. And just know that if you come to the webinar tomorrow, everything that we talk about in that hour is just going to be the tip of the iceberg, and it's going to continue to unravel as you expand into your freedom. So this is an ongoing process, and I'm so committed to it. So let's start here. Do you ever ask yourself, which one should I go for first, the dream or the paycheck? So I had a couple people talk about this in the tribe just a couple weeks ago, and I've kept it in my heart. Yeah, so do you go for the dream? Do you put all your focus there? Or do you go for the paycheck and have some stability? Which one should you go for first? Okay, so you'd think that you would know what I would say, but listen a little bit closer. First of all, I want you to know that the only people asking this question are the ones who have not made a decision yet. You're wafting back and forth. And I'm going to share with you even further that your indecision, your inaction is the cycle that you're in. It's because, here's why. If you're going for the dream or the paycheck and you do not make a decision, what happens naturally and automatically is you go for the default. The default is the paycheck, and you just continue to just go for the paycheck. And what happens is that weeks and months and years go by going for the paycheck, and you keep asking this question over and over again. Well, should I go for the dream or should I go for the paycheck? And for freaking sake, in 6 years, you're still asking that question. Do you know why? Because you have not made any action, or at least not outside of your comfort zone. And so you continue to go on this cycle. So it's going to always go into default, and the default is always going to be the paycheck if you look at the two. So what happens to the dream is that it just stays on a dusty shelf for years and years, because it does require creating a strategy, creating a plan within what you've already built. So you would think possibly that I would be the one that say, go for the dream. I'm not going to tell you to do something stupid. You have to make a strategy. And so here's a very small, helpful tip for you to begin right now if you're asking this question. If you have 100% of you present, I want you to start looking at it in percentages of your day. Now, this gets, it's way more complicated than this, but this is my little explanation. 51% of it, 51% of you gets to go for the dream, and 49% of you gets to go for the paycheck. So you have 100%. So you do not have to quit your job and go for the dream if you do not have a strategy or a plan. I would agree with you that having a plan is a very good idea. You can't plan it forever and ever and ever, but at least what you can do is start creating and building your dream now. Your job and going for that paycheck is your best friend right now. You don't have to ask this question anymore. You know that the reason why you have a job is to start building your dream. This is the time, while you still have money coming in on a regular, secure basis, that you are getting mentorship so that you can climb and have all of the tools and information. That's called having a plan. And this is the time where you are saving all your money. You're canceling your Netflix, and you're selling your bike, and you're not going out to dinner with your friends. You're saving every single dollar for you to get into that recording studio to create your album. You're building your website. You're hiring somebody. That costs money, but you have it because you have a paycheck coming in, and you are saving your dollars. You are not going out. It's just spending it here and there. This is your time to have your paycheck be your best friend. This is your strategy. So 51% of your attention goes towards the dream, 49% goes to the paycheck. You are creating yourself to be successful. And this is why you can then take that leap of faith and quitting your job, because then there's going to be a natural step that says, I'm prepared. I've gotten mentorship, so I have all of the information. I have a plan. I have a website. I have an album. I'm prepared. All of that takes strategy. It takes time and it takes money. But you, if you're choosing the default plan of the paycheck, you're set. Here's the thing is that you are choosing your paycheck over your dream. So you get to make that work. There's no other way that the dream can come in unless you build it with what you've got right now. The dream isn't going to go away. That's my belief anyway. I believe so much in the intelligence of your dream that is just going to sit there being active, having this potential to just sprout out of you. And you have the tools right now. All of the things that are holding you back are all for your advantage. They are big boulders in your way that you feel like are just impossible. And then you find out how much you actually believe in the dream because you find a way over them every single time. They are your best friends. Your paycheck is your best friend. Your health issues, your financial situation are all your best friends to help you understand how much the dream is calling you forward. It's a different way of looking at it. So this is a third dimensional way of seeing this question. So my short answer is that you're going for both. You're creating a strategy with both, being present. And when you are ready to reach out for that mentorship, I am here, I'm available. When you're ready to learn some very expansive fifth dimensional webinar information I'm giving tomorrow, it's going to be only 1 hour, 1.5 if people are asking questions. And then we're going to then size it down. That's only going to be 1.5 hours of your life. We're going to then want to bring it down and anchor it into third dimensional world. This is my passion because this is the #1 thing that you're telling me is holding you back. Now, money is not the actual thing. It's the things behind it, but we have to start with money, eliminate that as a barrier so we can get you living your dreams. When you are ready to do that, talk to me one-on-one personally. We're going to get a strategy for you in your job as you have your job going, and we're going to have that dream manifesting. That's my passion, and I will see you in the next video.